You are listening to the Andrew and Troy Show.
Andrew, joining us on the phone right now is extremely funny woman.
Yeah.
Her name is Fiona O'Loughlin. She's here in Sydney doing some shows, and she's joining us on the phone right now. Beautiful Fiona, how are you?
I'm really well. How are you beautiful boys?
Very well, thank you.
Doing well. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for your show
Yes.
coming to Sydney. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, when people used to ask me, what's it like, what's Alice Springs like, and
Yeah.
in interviews, and I never really answered the question. I'm good at pretending to answer questions and not.
Is that what you're going to do with this question?
I've never done it to you, though. I've always been ruthlessly honest with you boys.
Of course. Of course.
But it was it doesn't sound very funny either, but it's the funniest show I've written, I reckon, but it's about what did my head in, you know. I remember I used to get really excited if try and make a new girlfriend up there, it's a bit like going out on a date. And because she's ticked all the boxes, she likes champagne, this, that, the other. And then I remember one of my kids going, "Oh, Mum, this could be a deal breaker," and she had personalised number plates.
That's a dumpable offence. Sorry.
And day out, yeah.
You've got 5 kids, and you tell a lot of stories about them in your show.
Yeah.
How could you bring them up with your busy schedule and all your shows and them being in Alice?
Well, I started when the youngest was 3 or 4. And people say to me, "Oh my God, how do you juggle it all? 5 kids and an international comedy crew." I don't. I leave them.
I can't even deal with a cat, let alone 5 children. My God, that's like.
Well, look, I was very there when I was there, and then I was gone when I was gone.
Yeah,
you know?
That's perfect.
And my husband, I did have a partner.
Yeah.
It was as much his responsibility as mine.
That's true. Do your family do your family like being talked about in your shows? Because you tend to tear them new ones occasionally.
My kids love it. It's just an extension of me, it's mild compared to... Because I had a really strict childhood, right? And I was just like, no, we're going to free-range these kids,
I think your parenting skills are a little bit like my mum's.
Yeah. If you want to climb on the roof, climb on the roof. The kid down the road, he couldn't climb on the roof. He was IVF. He cost him thousands.
Oh my God! Is that we're obviously not parents?
No,
or ever have children. Is that a thing? Is it really a thing?
Yeah, you got to be. Well, you put the seatbelts on the IVF one.
Do play dates come with a bit of a warning? He's IVF. Could you look after him a little bit?
Just out of respect for everything they went through.
I love Boston.
I mean, mine. You go said, "Don't you worry, little princess. Plenty more where you came from."
We were a mistake, Because it's a total polar opposite. We were a mistake, so I was like, "Yeah, do whatever you like." Oh my God, I've never lost it in an interview, and I now have. What? Fiona, serious face now. Apart from that one, what's a joke that always gets a laugh for you?
Yeah.
I think definitely the cigarette. I'm giving up cigarettes. I really am giving up cigarettes.
Yeah, so am I.
But the dear little doctor in Alice Springs, I've got a food processor older than him, and he said to me, you've got to give up smoking. It's not just been linked to... He said, when young doctors think they're passing on information that you're interested in. Yeah. Anyway, he said, you've got to give up smoking. It's not just been linked to lung cancer. It's also cervical cancer, cancer of the cervix. And I said to him, well, I'm always very careful to put my cigarettes in my mouth. And just the look on his face, God, it was worth it. Even doctors are ridiculous when you're as old as me.
Oh dear. Andrew.
What's one of the worst things that's ever happened to you on stage?
A homeless man appeared and came at the Capitol Theatre in Melbourne.
They just let anyone in down there.
He came from behind. And
Careful, you are on a gay radio show. That means something completely different.
I double entendre. And I'm just taking a bow in my bedroom. Actually, that was all in one show. The whole show went crazy because I'm the president of Hate Nicole, right? And she's got to be stopped. And anyway, I had 2 kids. The reveal was I was having a bitch about Nicole and where, who's looking after her children. And I said, I guess you could say the same about me. Anyway, I had 2 kids hidden under a table on stage because I've got tiny kids. I was able to concertina them under this table. And it was only in the first 10 minutes of the show that they would be revealed. And anyway, there was this homeless man who appeared on stage. I screamed blue murder, and then went back on with the show. He was taken off, and I totally forgot about the kids under the table. And they were cramping up terribly at the 50-minute mark. And then I finally pulled them out and said, oh, God, I forgot all about them. And it ended up making a show.
Have docs ever called you?
No.
That's good.
No, I used to keep docs sweet by fostering a few of theirs.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Fiona, thank you so much for joining us here on the show. A bit of a plug for your show. Where can people see it and get tickets?
Oh, it's at the Factory Theatre next Thursday and Friday.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, Fiona, for joining us here on the show. Oh, we will be there. We'll be there.
Oh, great.
This is the funniest interview I think we've done to date.
Yes.
I've never lost it in an interview. So I'm there on stage. I'll be up front. You can put a microphone on us and I'll piss myself laughing the entire time.
You guys are awesome.
The Andrew and Troy Show on OX Gold.
We're going to be driving you home.